So, Craig, I guess it's first of all, congratulations on the move to York City. It's been a really hectic day for you, I imagine. But in terms of for you, now moving on to pastures new, how do you reflect on, I suppose, the 12 or so months that you've had with Chorley?
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely been a journey of ups and downs. Coming in last year, starting the season really well. We're first and that kind of stuff, and then obviously getting injury, that setback, and then being out for quite a while. Yeah, and obviously coming back again, and then starting the season quite well on a personal level. So it's definitely been a journey of ups and downs, but in between, like from the staff to the players to the fans. Um, it's been good. It's been good. So yeah, um, yeah, it's been really good.
Mentioned there that time where you were out for quite some time. It was, I think I remember saying at one point it was 5 or 6 months, but it felt like an awful lot longer. Was one of the biggest things that kept you going through that time the support that you had from, like you say, the staff and the fans, especially because they really have loved you during your time here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like the fans, I got quite a few messages, like when the injury happened, and when people knew I was going to get surgery, and even throughout my recovery process. So that was, it's not something that they just think they're sending a message, but it kind of keeps you going. It gives you like another reason to keep going and stuff like that. And it shows you like how the connection between me and the fans, and I appreciate it a lot. And with the staff, particularly, the gaffer Andy Priest, like obviously no one knows this, but it was kind of the whole surgery process was really like frustrating and stressful for me. So I didn't know whether if I was going to get the surgery on time, and it was just a lot of stuff. And then I reached out to the gaff, and he's within 24 hours sorted it out. And obviously, no one knows that, and he's never gonna, go out and say that and or gloat about it. But like that's just one instance of multiple times throughout, my year at Chorley where, I've reached out to Precy, and he's been there for me like in a heartbeat. So I spoke to him when I knew that the deal was going to happen, and I just had to thank him 1,000 times for being there for me, not only just on the pitch because he helped me on the pitch, helped me to express myself, helped me to have that freedom to show the player that I am, but off the pitch. I could call him at literally any time. I did call him at literally any time, early and late, for help on various different things. And he was always there for me. And I will never take that for granted, and I'm eternally grateful to him for that. It's been a real kind of coach and mentor to me in my time at Chorley. So yeah.
You kind of, if you cast your eyes back to that period where obviously you signed for us after a successful trial, you came in from Banbury, you were young. I mean, you're still young now, but you came in very raw, wanting to show off your skills. Ultimately, you've had a little bit of a stumbling block with the injury, but started off this season really well, being the penalty taker for us, and hit the ground running. And ultimately, that's what's earned you a move. And I guess one that you feel you can't turn down because of a full time opportunity in the league above.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like it's all added up to it. Like if you told me when I first come in, like this was gonna happen, like all the ups and downs, like I would have been surprised. I would have been shocked because you can never predict what's gonna happen. But all you can control is your reaction to certain situations, and particularly with the injury, I just had to control my reaction, and it helped having good people around me, not just my family and my agent, like everyone at the club, and I felt supported and I felt helped, and not just in theory, but practically, like they actually helped me during that time. Like I obviously told the story about the gaffer, and that was just again one instance of when he's helped me throughout the whole process. I could go on all day about how many times the club and particularly the gaffer helped me in just so many different ways when I was there. Um, and yeah, so you just have to use every experience, good and bad, to just grow. And I feel like that's what I've done, and obviously I'm here now. So yeah.
I guess just finally from me and from everybody at the club, do you have one final message to the supporters? Like I say, obviously really upset to see you go. Obviously, wishing you all the best in the new experience. But I guess what's your parting message to them as you do move on to York?
First of all, I want to say thank you for all the support, not just through the good times, but through the bad times, particularly because that's when it means the most to me personally. And I've seen all the messages. I've replied to as much as I think I've replied to everything. To be fair, yeah, just to thank you for all your support. Best of luck for the rest of the season. Um, and yeah, I'll still be watching that. I'll still be looking out for the Chorley scores, and hopefully everything goes well. But yeah, just a massive thank you. And it was a pleasure to meet you all, to have conversations with you, to interact with you, and yeah, so thank you all. Hope to see you soon in the near future, so I can watch a game.
Yeah, thanks very much, Greg. Like I say, from me, from everybody, obviously from seeing you come in first day you came in to now. Wish you all the very best with everything at York and going forwards.
Thank you very much, Pete. Thank you.